So I'm on social media, are you?
I'm also on social media.
You?
I'm not.
How?
You are on social media.
I'm on social media. Calm down.
When you lie like this, it's not a lie, not to beat your country.
Yeah, on social media.
Instagram, Twitter, you?
All of them.
Hey,
All of them.
Yeah, same.
Community, Asha was on
Yeah.
No, come on.
Yeah.
No, you're only on Instagram.
And Twitter,
Yeah, I'm on
what's
Tinder,
that?
everything.
Tinder.
Hey, who's shedding?
Yeah, sure, then. We're looking for what people are looking for.
Hey, Mujide.
Phyllis.
So, what do you use your social media for?
For my personal use and business.
If your personal use meaning,
Talking to friends.
and they don't have your number.
Looking for girls, looking at bottles on Instagram.
Hey,
I
hey,
And that's
I feel him.
we are
Personally, my social media is eclectic. I use it for work, I use it for dating, networking, church service, everything. ATM machine.
Okay, that sounds possible.
yeah. I use it for work. I use it for personal, reasons. Discovering new stuff, learn a lot.
That's not reason.
Okay, so there's one thing all of you left out, and I think that's very hypocritical.
Which-
Me, I use my social media to launch myself.
So you're an attention seeker.
Attention, baby. Yeah, make mom. They say me post me on myself.
What do you launch?
Hey, it's a picture me for me kakra. Champagne kakra na ma twist.
Champagne?
Hey,
Champagne that you don't buy with your own money.
Now
No, I'm just saying, I'm just saying, because
wait,
now-
go.
Okay.
Now your papa money.
Okay.
There's
that's
champagne,
why I said
no?
you don't buy with your own money.
Now
So
your
you
papa
enjoy something
money.
that is not out of.
Ah,
Okay.
well when I'm paid, I should come and call you.
Just like how you sign up on that social media app,
Mhm.
you should be able to sign up on the drink.
I pay, I go cry, I pay.
But
What
you
am I
buy
doing?
the champagne.
So let me bust the rebels. I don't even drink, so
Hey.
I don't take champagne.
But
Because
what
I
is
have
this?
juice.
Oh, you just said people champagne.
Yeah.
And also, if my friends glass want it, because I take your
So it looks like you fake your lifestyle on social media.
I don't
because one,
take
you're
my
going to
lifestyle
sell it.
because one, the champagne is there, and two, I am sitting
But you're
there.
not drinking it.
Even if I'm not drinking it, it's
So you're
there.
faking it.
I'm not faking it if you want to believe
What are you trying to
it.
impress?
Impress who? With
Ah.
champagne, a glass of champagne. So I love the question Wella threw to me, but I'm not going to sit here and act like
Read through.
okay, you are part. Okay, so let's have a conversation because I'm not going to sit here and act like it doesn't happen. I mean, even if no matter how much I deny, I don't do it because even if you go on my Insta, I mean, it's me going to church and the car that I even post by the taxis or the Ubers I actually
We
order
have
when I'm
to
moving.
verify.
Oh, we can verify after.
Trying to-
But the thing is, see, we can't deny the fact that there's a high space of young people putting up a behavior they aren't in real life. So that's what our conversation is.
Yeah.
I want us to talk about it because it's happening, they're not going to close a blind eye to it. So I personally think that, I mean, social media is great. It can be used for a lot of things. I mean, people have been made money on social media. People have improved on social media.
Yeah.
People have experienced growth on social media. Before our very own eyes, we've seen social media transform the lives of people. GoFundMe accounts, even through social media, people have discovered talents they didn't think they had. But the other question is, in as much as we've experienced the positives, we don't like that there are negatives, in the sense that people hide behind social media to put up a lifestyle that they are not, and people get affected by it through pressure. So Montiel, I want to know, have you felt that pressure before?
Feel that pressure? No. I need people feel that pressure.
Oh, OG!
So
Yeah.
you're
Fake life,
people
OG!
No, mine is not fake life. I actually live the life. And
Okay.
the reason why I'm saying I live the life is with my line of work, I'm a media person and I do more of travel, lifestyle, adventure.
Right.
So many times when you come to my post, you see me in different locations. You see me moving from country to country and stuff like that.
Africa.
And somebody sits back and think, oh, this guy is traveling and all of that. Automatically, he or she wants to do the same thing. Because I get people in my DM saying, oh, next time when you're going, put me in your bag. I want to go this, I want to do this, I want to do that. So literally, I don't feel the pressure. I live that kind of life. And I'm not going to lie and sit here and pretend, say, I have never actually made a fake post before. And the fake post I made was actually putting up a location of which I wasn't at that moment.
Okay.
And after some days, I bring up a picture from that location. And the reason why I do that is security reasons. I don't want to be traced.
Okay.
So personally, I won't fake on social media for no reason. I do that for a particular reason and not to chase the clouds, because I am the clouds.
Oh, love that.
Okay.
Mika, tell us, what about you? Have you done anything that shows that okay, you are living a certain kind of life which is not at the moment, or you are leading someone on wrongly?
Not really.
That means you've done something before.
Not really, that means like primarily.
Because for me, like that, social media is not really my thing when it comes to my private life.
Okay.
Reason is, I am not a celebrity. I'm just a normal person. And it's quite difficult for people to know, okay, this guy, unless you're in the film industry, because I make movies as well.
So you're a celeb then?
I am not a celebrity.
Do you know the definition of
Who
a
is a
celebrity?
celebrity?
Anybody who is into entertainment or a sports person. So
And
definitely.
you're making an influence because I'm
You're
quite
trying to play the humble
big.
card.
IGP will come
No,
first.
you're trying to play the
I am
humble
not.
card.
No,
The
I
only
think
thing
you
is
should,
you have
I
less
think,
followers.
I think
No,
you
I'm
should
not.
accept and appreciate that so that it influences the kind of submission you make. Because if you say you're not,
I am not.
it downtones your experiences. And I
Of
don't
course,
think
I'm not a
that's right.
celebrity. I will say it.
Maybe
Over and over again.
for the lack of a
He's not,
wrong
he's not,
word,
he's
if you
not.
say you are okay, because I feel celebrity is someone who is celebrated.
Okay, so maybe he doesn't want to.
Yeah, he
called
doesn't
a
want to be in
celebrity,
that category.
But you are in the media fraternity.
I somehow, but I'm not a celebrity.
Oh,
That's fine.
Push it on you.
So most of the time, what I do is when I'm at home, I live around.
Okay.
So my location will always be Lagos, Nigeria. Lagos, Nigeria. You think I'm in Nigeria, but I'm not in Nigeria.
Why?
So I get a lot of Nigerian girls sending me messages. Oh, I want to act. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to. It's okay. When I'm free like that, I will say, okay, this is my address. At the moment, I'm not in Nigeria. I'm in Ghana.
Okay.
So you know that, oh, this guy, they travel pound. Oh, today he's in Ghana,
You are
tomorrow
in
he's in
He
Nigeria.
just
You know,
busted himself.
that kind of life it's nice.
It's nice.
Yeah. I always watch month. Today he's in Kenya, tomorrow Uganda. Then I'll say, Pastor Charlie, this guy came on you. Every day he keeps.
I don't pay for any of my trips.
And
And
that's
the
it.
girls pay for it.
No. Mostly.
So who
it's
pay
in
for the
partnership-
trips?
It's in partnership with these old tourism boards and tourism authorities.
Airlines and all that.
Exactly. And for fashion weeks, the entity actually pays. So it's like
It's work for you.
work for me. So about 20% pay na AMC.
It's work for him.
Personal.
Okay.
But ask him when he goes there.
Hey!
No.
Hey.
No, I would say something. You know, Monteo's raised something that there are times where he's home and then he puts a picture and the picture was taken in California.
Yeah.
Do you know that particular thing? Sometimes it's an old picture.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe just in your caption you didn't do
Oh, but
show
the picture
back.
is Ghana picture, but the background won't reflect.
Hey, and then you make the sky
Ah, no blue. Sometimes I can be here. Funny enough, I can be here and take a picture, and my friend will tell me, say, Monty, I'm going to picture nini. That means I edit the picture, so it will look, colorful. And then if I should put maybe Ibiza, Spain, you believe.
Hey, airbrush our brain, right?
You believe.
Airbrush.
Hey.
That means you're used to because you keep mentioning names.
Oh,
I mean, stop there.
Hairbrush.
Yeah.
do you know what
Eyes are big and
I
all
have
that.
a friend when he takes pictures and he wants to make it look like he's at a hotel resort. We don't have phones here. He turns the camera. When he takes it like a drone shot.
Oh, wow.
Our chef really blue. Giant.
No, that's
That's
the
in
whole thing.
California.
The whole thing.
Bella. So tell her, share experience.
Personally, I don't.
Bella.
You don't?
I don't do that.
You don't do what?
I don't post, locations when I'm not there. Everything is just me.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's too much stress.
Like,
I'm just stressing myself for nothing. Because if I'm going to post it, someone's going to think that, oh, this is already, right? People feel like because of the work I do and I really don't post everything, honestly. Most of the things I post is what I want people to see.
yeah.
So I just feel like, I won't say faking, but posting things that it's just going to bring unnecessary pressure.
So you might even try something little, small, big.
No.
Posing with somebody's props that doesn't even belong to you.
Wait, what props are we
No,
talking
I'm
about
saying,
here?
Even
I need
your costume,
clarification.
what you wear,
Yeah.
even give people pressure.
Yeah, because
And I make people understand that
She's
this
the
is
clown.
positive.
She's also
You
a
get
clown.
it?
You understand?
When I see a girl like you right now, you're wearing some kind of dress.
And okay, now let me come in. With what she's saying, I understand her perfectly. And with her type, trust me, if I actually like her in person and I don't know her or haven't met you, I won't dare approach you because with the stuff you post, trust me, I have seen her page, and if I hadn't met her in person, I won't even bother to talk to her. Because to me, automatically, when I look at her profile or her Instagram page, it looks that bougie to an extent that Miss Rokramposi, I'll say hi. Because with her, she makes it look so serious that I'm on TV, I'm a media personality. I don't just post anything and stuff like that. Influencing kakra, killer photo shoot, big kakra, studio shot, big kakra. So I'm like, okay, she's already good, she's well to do. No amount of words can even entertain her or make her feel, so you have to show something extra. And trust me, I don't have that extra thing, so I won't even go there.
So assuming you have money right now, you can decide to.
Now I know her in person, so I'm not panicking right now. I'll shoot my shot if I want it. Funny enough, you may think people with money can easily approach her, but maybe.
Of course,
No,
because
of course.
you see, when you look at her page,
No, but
if I'm a guy, if I'm a guy and I like her, and I don't have that money to approach this girl, I cannot.
Okay, so what if she's not even up to the money?
She's not up to the money. You see, things that we see, things that we see on social media will determine, okay, this person is like this person is like this.
No,
Wait, she's here. If
It
I
is
had
not.
money and I approach you, would you have?
And it won't be about the money, actually.
She is saying it
Okay,
because she's on camera. No.
See, let me say something.
No.
Wait, he said something, I need to correct it. It's not because I am on camera. People that have met me, have spoken to me, I get the whole, I didn't think
Sing
you
your
were
praises,
approachable
girl.
kind of
Loud it.
I get that. It's not
Thank
about
you.
the money.
Okay.
Because
Thank you.
personally, I'm from a place where we are content.
So basically, with her
Like,
Instagram,
I'm comfortable.
she will press her Instagram or her social media page to protect herself, so that
Exactly.
just not everyone can just.
That's
But the
point.
thing is,
Do you know-
when you look at her page, what you see determines the kind of person she is. And
see,
now
Let
you
me
will
say
sit
something.
back.
That's
You will sit,
not
no.
debatable. Let's be honest. We are human beings. I get that people say that sometimes you need to have a renewed perspective on things. You need to be open-minded, and
Right.
but it's natural instinct. When you see something, there's a certain judgment that comes.
Oh,
naturally
definitely.
as a
Yeah.
person.
Definitely.
It takes someone who has a mind of their own to decipher what's going on. So it is not wrong if Emeka says that when he sees your page, it's very normal.
No, it's very normal.
It's very
Yes,
normal for him to
Because
have
your
very
page is very
down
intimidating. Very
But let me say
intimidating,
something.
trust
For
me.
you guys in the media space, okay, really, nobody can fault you because it is work you are doing.
Right.
And let me say something. For he said on your page, it's photo shoots, and blah blah blah. See, it's branding. Honestly, you can't just go and be
Right.
posting
No.
anything. And it's your work. And I'm sure in as much as you are working for other people, you are looking forward to prospective brands working with you or stations approaching you with jobs. And we are not going to lie that in this day and age, even at interviews, there are employers who ask for the social media handles of influencers or media personalities. So for you people, I mean, do what you want to do to secure the bag because it's very necessary at the end of the day. But it's for me like this, who's not a media person, just a regular person. I like to say that.
Regular.
Oh, very regular, basic, honestly. I like to say that when it comes to social media, okay, it's what you put out there. I saw a meme that said that chilling 24/7 and so I common they will really. But I will post that and then laugh, and everybody think that I've had buffet or I've had breakfast as I'm pushing. It's what you put out there. I'm going to let you believe that this is what's happening to me, but in reality, that is not what it is. There are things people are doing on social media to seek attention. Is it right? And how well does it affect society in the whole?
Well, it depends on how you want to look at it. You see, the social media help and bring people. You get it? Now, a lot of girls create Instagram page. Once you have the big bag, you're a celebrity guy. You start getting endorsement from different. I could say a girl called Hadia. Yay! They say she is top celebrity in Ghana because what? She's shaking buttons, showing buttons. Let me try, I like buttons.
She's using what her mama gave her.
And funny enough, I want to mention this brand's name. She actually have an endorsement from one of Ghana's most well-known ice cream production companies.
But let me ask,
So when I saw the commercial, I was like,
no, wait.
It's not wrong.
Yeah.
But this puts pressure on people because
to actually do the same.
I don't have the big
Of course,
body.
because
I can't shake my body. So let me go and do it.
So my
do you know what?
No, this one I'm going to counter.
No. Wait. I want to see.
And you see, if it puts pressure on you, okay, why are you not looking at the fact that maybe when she went on set for the production, she was eloquent enough to do
no,
it?
listen,
How
what
do you
was
know
she
that?
doing before?
I don't know her, so I'm not going to
Listen,
say
You don't know her.
how did I know her?
Have you seen her? If we know her.
No, so I'm not going to sit here and say,
You
well,
know her name.
You don't know her.
No, you are
You
saying
don't know
you are
her
asking.
name.
Have you heard her name before?
Yes, I have.
You know her.
And
Yes,
you
I
know
have.
what she
Did you
does?
see her?
How did I see her? I woke up one morning and everybody was talking about her.
What were they talking about?
Oh, that she's beautiful.
To the extent that
Real.
I want
real.
most I
No,
want to
let me
be
say something.
as best
Let me say
actress,
something.
best something.
In as much as we are addressing this ill in society, I think that we should draw the thin line between using things against people.
No, nobody's
No.
nobody's
No,
the whole
not
thing is
literally. In the
listen.
sense that let me tell you
Okay.
one thing. Let's be very honest.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell me pretty privilege hasn't opened
Who is
doors
pretty
for
Who is that?
You know
No.
Who is pretty privileged?
No, she's just like, like someone.
Let me say something. Montel, you can't tell me that I love short men. I'm going to marry a short man. I die for short men. Short men are going to be the death of me. You're not going to tell me that because you are slim or slender, you are really like,
And I have a
No,
long-
no.
Yes, someone having someone
I'm not
having
getting the point.
No, my point is he said that a big brand used her because she
No.
had
Listen,
No.
relax. Let me explain. The reason why I
Explain it.
said that is because when you go on her TikTok, literally she does nothing. She's the biggest influencer in Ghana without talent that has gained the most attention.
Oh no.
All she does is
And a lot of I can't more than
on her
5
TikTok. All she does is
What talent do you-
listen.
What talent do you-
Listen. She now the content she produced and she's known for is just looking into the camera, dance to music, turn her back.
Shake buttons.
That's it.
But you also
That's
just
it.
sat here and said that you live for the buttons.
Well,
Double
you see,
standard.
sometimes
No.
it's different from
And
liking
now,
buttons
and now Brian
and
are
the
trying to let
influence.
us believe that you don't need to put in enough work. People are
So now they go for the buttons
are
people.
working, so you don't
Because
have to
listen,
make it look like you have to be
Haja
there to
been
get
to-
endorsement.
Haja
She
been
does
to-
nothing.
Haja been
Of course.
the whole fuss
Okay.
because of her body.
Okay.
Exactly. That's how she
Okay.
came out.
So
She's
let's
not for
separate the two. Let's separate the two.
Mhm.
It's one thing if you feel that she doesn't have talent, and it's one thing making it look like she doesn't have a chance to endorse for big brands. So if she's in there, like they say, maybe her body got
So
her
you
in
know
the
why I
brand,
mentioned the
but
brand?
you feel like her talent doesn't give her a place
So right now what we're
there.
saying is getting into the room.
Oh, that's so
the
getting
problem
it.
right now.
Okay, so right now, okay, what if there's going to be a marketing manager of a brand that says that I don't like girls with big bum. Like the way we just met here.
Okay.
So last year, I think you are
That's
just
fine.
you are
That's
just me.
fine,
your
that's
husband.
fine.
That's actually
So when you
fine.
get in, I think it's now, it behoves on the person to say, now that I'm in the room, I'm going to work for it.
But getting into the room is the problem.
And funny
So
enough,
you feel like she got into the room with her big bum.
exactly
Let me
what
tell
that
you,
is.
let me tell you something.
It's not like we feel. That is actually
You see?
it.
Haven't you gotten into rooms with small bum?
Oh
No.
no, she hasn't.
Where?
No, she hasn't. No, she hasn't. She went for it. No, she hasn't.
God,
See this
She
bottles, this
hasn't.
big
No, she
bottles.
hasn't.
This big bottles.
Joanna hasn't.
why are you talking for her?
No, because she
Your time will come. What are you
she
doing?
is what she is because of what she does.
Hey, Montios!
You see, that's what I'm trying to say, right?
Okay.
So he knows me as the TV presenter.
Okay.
Probably I started
And I've been
from
talking about,
somewhere.
and I heard
You
something
understand?
before you
Now
went
I
there.
know Haja being too because of her body.
Okay.
So if I say Haja got to wherever she is because of her body, you should understand what I'm trying to say.
Noella,
Okay.
I'm not trying to cut you. And you know, with Adia being too art, that the
I think we
so-called
should just leave
brand,
Haja being
the so-called brand even used her for. When you look at the advert, nobody will tell you say it's because of her body. The advert is cutting, go on, then they're watching her bum.
It's the bottles they are selling. Like you say, you
They're
have
like,
been
go on, there's somebody who be on the motor and fall because of the
bottles.
And my 9-year-old kid sister likes that brand, and then
They will say,
she
go
watches
on,
that advert.
bottles.
I'm like, really? Is this where we have gotten to?
Okay.
She could have the talent.
Okay.
I'm not denying that.
Good.
We're just saying that. That is how we got to know.
Do you
So
know
how
Pisa?
is that? Let me say
Do
something.
you know
No,
Pisa? Pisa
do you
is
know-
10 times larger than
Let me say
Yeah, but she has
something.
But she does
Good. I mean, everybody's entitled to an opinion.
Yeah,
They are
that's
like, no, sis, that's fine.
No hate.
But
No hate.
I mean, it's we are
No
all
hate.
sharing
No
the
hate.
whole. Come on. But my own is, if you're a young girl and then you've seen that Haja Bintu has ass, so because of that, she's getting brand endorsement.
You want to do your ass?
And you also want to do your ass.
Yes.
First of all, I want to tell you that you don't have to alterate your body to get you somewhere. Yes, pretty privilege exists, but there are people also working hard and showing off their talent or
Working
showing off.
10 times,
Let me tell you.
100 times hard.
Oh, but there's nothing. I mean,
They
there
will
are
not
different-
see. The companies
No,
will not see.
that's
See,
the
let me
companies
tell you
will not
something.
see. The companies will not see. But at the end of the day, how do you, like you said he addressed you by the TV presenter, the girl on TV3,
Yeah.
because you worked for it, right? So I want us to have the notion that sometimes people don't have to address you that you got it the easy way. Maybe in addressing that you got it the harder way, it's also a feather in your cap. Did you feel proud when he addressed you?
Definitely.
Of course.
Good. So if we are going
Because
to
we
sit
see,
here,
you see,
if
people
we
see
are
what
going,
she is doing.
no, if we are going to sit here and say that the way Haja Bintu does this is wrong, we might as well just promote the right all through.
Not denying that.
Yeah.
But you see, we can't deny the fact that there are people that are pressured. Me.
A lot of people are pressured.
Yeah. So if they are pressured, don't you think that it's a thing of you set out to be pressured, honestly? Because I don't see why if you don't know Haja Bintu from Adam. Like I said, I have never seen her before. I've only seen her on social media.
Oh, they'll project it.
And let me say something. There's someone on our social media, she's a social media champion.
Hey.
And on social media, she looks very voluptuous.
Who is
like,
that?
bad.
Who is that? We know.
I met, oh please, I'm not she's not the one, I've never seen her before. I met her in
Hey, you don't
person.
see people.
No, I've seen people, but I have never seen
What are
person.
you?
See, but I saw that person in town, and honestly, it didn't look as big as that.
Right.
So I told a friend that but like the bum is not as big as that on social media. And
You know
then she
the
told me that I
I
had
know
an
the
airbrush before.
Oh.
And I said, what is airbrush? And she went to an app store and showed me the app.
Yeah.
She
Okay,
goes,
okay, so
Yeah.
what about
Yeah.
this?
Famous person, right?
There's something going on.
Very
I need to
famous.
know.
Very famous.
you want me to say
Famous. Should I say?
Sagar.
Say it.
So,
Say it.
so she told me that there's an app that
Yeah.
people, ladies used to enlarge, like it's like an editing app. The way we have.
I will
Facebook.
like your mind.
Please don't lie.
But when you
Yeah,
enlarge the
people
ass,
know.
it will affect the building.
So if you're standing by a wall like here, but if you're in the middle, you alone, there's a way they do it. So I want us to say that.
Yeah,
I
true.
want to say that. Look, don't sit at home and be pressured at all. You are doing okay as you are.
Hey, you
doing
can't
all
tell
right.
people.
No.
You
They won't
can't-
listen to you.
Let's not
They
listen.
will not listen.
See, even if you don't listen, one day when you are depressed and you realize that there's no out for you, at least you remember, right? That
Can
was
we
a big head
diagnose some of
Because-
the reasons why
people do that.
the fake
Don't
lifestyle
be packaging. Why you are doing all right? Your body is perfect the way it is. There are people who appreciate your body the way it is. It will get you into rooms, so you don't have to present yourself the way you want to be addressed. But don't feel under any guise to be like somebody. Onuela.
Me, yeah, I'm like that too.
You
That's
see,
We like that. See, we
Now,
like
it's
that.
not here that you're coming to talk down for somebody. Talk down for yourself.
Me already. I
allow
told
me,
you.
let me take my
Yeah, I
shine.
told you
Thank
that.
They say because right now the society look up to or accept the big things. When you go on social media, because I remember I was talking to this
The
girl.
country's biggest.
I was talking to a girl 2 days ago on Instagram. When you go on this girl's page, you clap for her. You think she has it all. But she told me that since morning she hasn't eaten. But when you look at her page,
What did you do? What did you do about that?
He's not obliged to feed her.
that
That
was my friend. We were having a conversation. And I was giving her idea to do something. Which when you do that, you're gonna make money out of it, but you have to spend something to make money. She said, bro, forget about what you are seeing on my page. Since morning I haven't eaten.
Okay.
They get
There's
you.
that.
And this the whole bottle thing, I know one actress she's been in the industry for the past 10 years. She's very good.
Okay.
Every day she picks Uber.
Yeah,
No,
And
they're
this
not
girl,
going to delve
wait,
into
she
people's
picks, listen,
lifestyle.
she picks Uber.
That's them.
No, wait. You
Trust
see,
me.
this I have been to, and
Just
the
what
rest,
they
and
did.
the rest of them, they came just, that was just recently.
It make
Most of them drive
You
cars.
still pay.
And you know what this actress told me? You know what she told me?
It's the fact.
Listen, do you know what this actress told me? Do you know where they do this because they want to do something?
Oh, Lipo.
Yes.
Okay. Luella, can you tell us some reasons why people do this?
Definitely. Because
Well,
it
you don't
looks
do
like
that. I
that's
think
money.
you have very little idea about.
honestly.
It's
like,
money to
like,
have proper
honestly,
cheese and to travel.
I can just try to understand from people's point of view, but from my point of view, I don't know why, because I don't understand why.
They do that to get money.
Me, I don't
buy
even
cars,
understand.
buy houses.
Me, I don't know.
Travel.
Me, I don't even know why.
Listen, madam, if you have big bottles to dip and your Instagram is popping, one big man somewhere will buy you first.
So the
You come to buy.
BB, Anna. I
Is
know.
it? So they are doing that.
No, it's a fit point. This is
When we leave there, you
reality.
can end
No,
up
no, no.
in Turkey somewhere.
Look at you. See. To close the case of this conversation, I think let's take it from 3 points. One, if it's your work, like Monteos and Nola, it's your work.
Right.
You're putting yourself out there. You're promoting yourself.
Yeah.
You are securing the bag.
Yeah.
That's your professional. Like the way I'll sit in the office and keep my workspace neat, make sure everything is intact and deliver. That is also your work. So big ups, keep at it.
Thank you.
Keep doing more of it. Keep doing all the things that's going to make you go higher and higher. Cheers to that. 2, see, if you have reasons for doing what you are doing on social media, I just want to say that at the end of the day, be true to yourself as a person.
Very important.
Don't be, see, if you know that you need help and you are putting it on social media like you are sorted, how will your helper look?
Find out when they do
Yeah,
that.
you want to-
Eventually, you get to know them.
Good. And then if it just sends an impression about you, which shouldn't be so. So just stay true to yourself, be who you have to be. You don't need to lie, you don't need to pose as something you are not. Because at the end of the day, the world is going to unravel who you are. 3, if you're a young person or someone out there and you sit on social media and try to feel like the world is behind you or you are not catching up because of what you are seeing on social media, my darling, I'm here to tell you that you are doing okay just the way you are. Pick the positives, pick the inspiration, pick the motivation and improve on your life. But don't feel like you need to be like somebody. Trust me, God purpose that you will even be better than the person.
Preach
So
on.
why are you limiting yourself?
Preach on.
Be yourself.
Prophetess Bintu.
The world needs you just as you are. Be authentic, be true, be real with yourself. Don't be pressured. Everybody has their issue. Even the happiest people on social media go through things by virtue of the fact that they are human beings. So take out the positives, don't be influenced, stay true to yourself and be you. So yeah, now
Before you go, please, any names mentioned? I mean, no hatred.
Oh,
You do
yeah,
respect
no
your
hatred.
hustle.
Trust me, no hatred.
Yeah,
It's
just really respect the hustle.
You are scared of
come
something.
up. No, I just like.
Me, they can't do anything to me.
I'm a very-
You there,
Not
yes,
like
so
that.
and those are like opinions they
Yeah.
hold. I mean, no hate, like Noella said. We love you, Oya.
But you are saying that
That's it.
when you're on social media, it should be yourself, it should be you.
Mhm.
When you do that,
They will not-
these people will not look for
Are
you.
you living for people to look for you? So that's what I'm saying.
Why are you on
that-
social media?
No, but like I said, OGBB dear,
Right
yeah.
now, eh?
Like if you're in the media or you're someone like influencer, all those things, nobody is saying. See, so let me give an example. If you are going to borrow your friend's wig to come and slay on the ground,
Yeah.
at least borrow the person's own who shuts up. So then they come, they will not come and expose.
No, the
That's
person will
give
shut
them
up, alright,
credit.
but
No.
one day,
what
Give
I'm
them
saying.
credit.
There are people who will never talk.
Give them credit.
Good. If no, I mean it's not necessary. Someone will say that but my own is even if they are going to do it, okay, watch, because there are people who I know guys who take the cars of their male
Oh
friends,
yeah, me, they
take
have
girls
jealousy.
on dates, and then later on the guys go and tell the girls that well my car is not his and all that. If you are doing it, watch your back and have yourself, because there are people who have been on the ground and are using things that are in theirs and nobody knows. And if you don't know, there's no trouble, no face, no case.
of course.
So yes, that was a great conversation.
Cheers to recidivism.
And cheers to being ourselves.
But they will keep packaging.
And cheers to securing the bag.